Hi, this is Ty Cohen, and I want to welcome you to another episode of the Motivational Music Minute, brought to you by musicbizcenter.com and musicbizcenter.com/blog. Make sure you visit both sites. The first one is a community site. The second one is a blog. You'll find all types of great music industry information, inspirational and motivational tips, as well as practical advice that you can use to bring your career one step closer to where you want it to be. Now, in this episode of the Motivational Music Minute, we are going to talk about how more fans can equal more money. How more fans can equal more money. Now, you might be saying, okay, Ty, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get more fans? And how am I going to turn that into more money? Well, we're going to show you a few ways where you can broaden your reach. You can go after more individuals. You can have more exposure. And you can also start to incorporate what's known as the law of averages into your marketing. Now, the law of averages pretty much states that for more people that you expose your music to, for more sales you'll get. So, for example, and that number will be consistent. For example, let's say if out of every 100 people that get to listen to your music, that get to listen to a snippet, or that get to download one of your songs, you get 10 people that buy. And we're just using the numbers 110 for sake of easy math. The law of averages states that those numbers will be consistent as long as you're going after your targeted market. So now, let's say if you get 100,000 people, alright, remember for every 100, 10 will buy. So if you get 100,000 people to listen to your songs, you can expect 10,000 of those individuals to buy your music. Okay, so that's how the law of averages works. And it's usually pretty consistent, give or take a couple of numbers, right? Now, the next step is planning out your plan of attack. How do you get in front of more people, all right? How do you get in front of more people who have the potential to become your fans, who have the potential to go out and tell other individuals about you, the individual, you, the record company, you, the management company, you, the artist, all right? The first thing you want to determine is who your market is. Find out who your market is and be as specific as possible, all right? You want to drill this down. For example, you have rock, right? So there's different types of rock. You have acid rock, you have old school rock, you got the new school rock, okay? So you want to be as specific as possible, because the individual who likes acid rock may not necessarily like grunge rock, or may not necessarily like old school rock. So you want to determine who your market is. Now, the second thing is you want to find out, where does your market congregate? What are some of the things that they like to do? What are some of the magazines that they read? What are some of the television shows that they watch? More importantly, what are some of the social networking sites that they visit, that they have profiles on? What are some of the blogs that they read? What are some of the forums that they frequent? All right? What are some of the video types that they like to go in and watch? Once you have all of this data, this information, you can now use it to your advantage, because you can then market to those individuals in a way that they're comfortable with being approached. Okay? So, for example, let's say if you're a hip-hop artist and you find out that most of your fan base likes to network on MySpace. Right? You now know that you can use MySpace as part of your marketing arsenal. All right? Now, the second thing is social networks. I mentioned MySpace. Social networks are big, and they're a quick way to build a large fan base, as well as network with your fan base, and be able to get that one-on-one personal approach established with people that have more of a likelihood to go in and buy your music. Okay? It establishes that credibility when you can get on social networking sites and go in and basically interact with your fans. That's why you see so many well-known artists doing this now, in all genres. Okay? So what I'm going to do now, before we close out this video, is I'm going to give you my top 5 social networking sites that you should be using and that you should be networking on and marketing on. Alright, so grab a pen, pencil. If you have not already been taking notes, you should start now. Number 1 is YouTube. YouTube, I love YouTube because you can get to go in and put up videos, and they don't have to be really professional videos. They can be videos of you just in the studio, you and your band in the studio, you writing songs, you just taking part of your daily activities, your daily routine. People like to see that stuff. That's why social networking sites are so huge now because it gives individuals a chance to look into the lives of other individuals. It's also why reality TV shows are so huge right now. Even some of the silliest reality TV shows right now are getting huge ratings because people like to see what's going on in other individuals' lives, okay? So you set up your own YouTube channel. The second social networking site that I really like is Twitter. And the reason why I like Twitter is because it allows you to go in and create a following as well as be followed by individuals that share a similar interests as you, okay? As a matter of fact, I have an entire program that shows you how to go in and use Twitter, and you can check that out at musicbizcenter.com/Twitter101. Alright, the other site that I like is reverbnation.com. Reverb Nation is a cool site for anybody that's doing anything music related because they've got so many widgets and gadgets and things like that that you can use to help promote your music and to create viral promotions online as well. So set up a profile on Reverb Nation. The next one is MySpace. MySpace is old school. You know, I also have a guide on how to use MySpace. Take a look at that at the MySpaceMagicManuscript.com. And MySpace is a site that has been around for a while, and people are just comfortable with using it. Alright, so you should definitely have a MySpace page, even if you don't have one, or if you thought you didn't need one, or if you thought MySpace was for kids. You should definitely have a MySpace page of some sort. And the last one is one of our own social networking sites, which has been growing rapidly. We've got close to 12,000 members now, and that's musicbizcenter.com. Take a look at it, musicbizcenter.com. Alright, so take a look at those 5 social networking sites. Start to network with them, as the name implies, social networking, and start to market on them as well. Alright, leave your comments and let me know what you thought of this video, as well as how it has helped you to be more successful with your online marketing. This is Ty Cohen for Motivational Music Minute, brought to you by musicbizcenter.com. Follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/musicbizcenter, and then you can follow me as well at twitter.com/Ty Cohen, TYCOHEN. And I'm out.